What's happening, people? How's it going, Population Nation? Now, covered the Silo Season 2 Episode 1, and now covering Episode 2. So, Episode 1, we find out what happens to Juliet. She goes over to one of the other silos, enters. She obviously realises that they got out and they all died because the air's poisoned, and we saw her going through that silo. Now, episode 2, we are back in the original silo with the aftermath of them obviously seeing Juliet go over the hill, not die, and people are obviously asking questions and wanting answers, and there's talk again. Well, there's a group that are sort of like, we want out, basically. We know we're being lied to, and sort of maybe fomenting some new rebellion. And then obviously we've got the mayor, Tim Romsey's character, Bernard, just had to check that one, who obviously has to keep a lid on it. He's one of the sort of few people that actually really knows, or I get the impression he actually knows what's really happening, and has to calm the situation down, basically. Holds a meeting and actually does a good job, manages to calm the situation, and we find out that the idea of people having what they call a shadow, so because they've been underground for so long, skills have to be passed down to the next generation. So they have what they call a shadow, somebody who basically shadows another person, learns what they do, how they do it, and at the same time they have to pick the right people that they can trust to hand the role onto when the time comes, so to speak. And Bernard goes to, I'll just get the lady's name, I can, if it's just on here, because I actually forgot at the time. Mary, that's it. She was actually, well, Bernard was actually her shadow, but she quit, basically, and Bernard then became the main man, and he's gone to I think it's Mary, yeah, for help, because he knows that the people, if they see them together, it'll just basically help him to help calm the situation down. And also we learned that Walker, the old lady, the one who helped with swapping the tape, knows a lot more as well than what she led on. We already knew that she knows quite a lot, but it was just great seeing how the when you're in a situation like that, and it's been that way for such a long time, it's so like indoctrinated, like I say, with these traditions and laws and stuff that they have, that some people really need to really need to stay with the status quo. Nobody wants to see people being killed or locked up, needlessly hurt. You don't want your environment being damaged through rebellion or whatnot. They already had the scare in episode 1 where the generator thing had to be temporarily shut down so they could replace it because stuff's so old and has to continuously be fixed up, so to speak, and they're not producing like no new stuff. So yeah, order needs to be kept, and the people that have been, say, keeping in charge and keeping watch and stuff, and like I say, the shadows, they have to pick the right people to hand it down to that they can trust. And it was just fascinating. Because we live in a free world, a free society, supposedly, you can, being, it's hard to wrap your head around being in that contained environment where it's almost like self-imposed prison, where the prisoners are running the prison, and if one group took the piss or didn't shirk their responsibilities, then like food wouldn't be cooked, and then people would go hungry, and then people would get annoyed and they'd be rebelling. So it was quite fascinating just to see like the sort of psychology and the mentality of these people living underground and how it's been maintained for so long. But also, like I say, they saw Juliet go out and do something that's never done before. It's almost like, I suppose, when people first saw the moon landings for the first time, like, wow, something that's never been done before, and what possibilities could be out there. But I'm absolutely loving where this the season's going so far. Like I say, I was hoping that we'd get answers to some of the questions, while getting more questions that hopefully we'll get the answers to. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, ding dong, all the rest of it, and have a good day.